Hey, yo, welcome back to the Born With Us podcast. Your host, Cam and Mo, or Mo and Cam, in case,
Bro,
in case
whatever
y'all
fucking
forgot.
way, it don't even matter, dog.
Nah,
Why are you
man, on
starting
the
out season
thing,
2 like that,
because
bro?
on the thing it says Mo and Cam, so it's Mo and Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez. Got a little sensitive guy
hey,
in
look,
here.
I'm a side character. It is what it is.
Jesus, oh
You
my
know,
God.
if any of y'all wondering why we took a little sabbatical, it's because, I ain't like the fact that I was number two. I thought that was a little BS. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to start a second.
We see why you like Kyrie.
All right, now that's
Anyways, welcome back, y'all. We are so happy to be back, yo, after a long break, like this man was trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this shit going, man. I missed the pod.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Speaking of nah, man, life's getting better.
Yeah,
What I'm saying?
that's
Life's
good.
straight. Yeah, it's a little bit better than it is for KeKe Palmer baby daddy right about now.
Whoa. Do tell.
Yeah. Well, all right, so anyone who ain't know, and you don't know, I don't know how you don't know, but KeKe Palmer was at an Usher concert. Yeah, I know y'all seen the Boondocks episode with Usher. So Usher come in, he started singing, and it's clips for you and your girl. He was sitting there, he was singing, what was it? There Goes My Baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sing it because I can't sing. I'm doing that.
You're not gonna
But
sing?
hell no.
Why
You
not? A
not
little
doing
something,
mine.
bro. Little
Nah, you
something?
good. Maybe nah, man. I'm not nearly
Maybe
drunk enough
what?
to start singing. Yeah.
Whatever.
But now you see him, he's singing to her. I don't know if he put her on stage or what it was, but he had a hand on like the lower hip, like not on the butt. Like he wasn't grabbing no actual like not no meat, you know what I'm saying? But on like the lower hip to where it's like, ugh, I don't know. And he was singing it, he was singing to her, looking in the eyes and everything. He had to do the little twirl thing,
Not the
you know what I'm
twirl.
saying?
Not the twirl.
The whole little twirl. You know what I'm saying? She was dressed like, she was just nice, you know what I'm saying? She had, what I'm saying, the booty was, poking out, like you kind of see through kind of thing, but nothing too drastic and nothing like that. Uh, Next thing you know, her baby daddy posts some about her being a mother, and this is what she just like, yo, that brother got cooked.
Eddie.
That man got cooked. His account was deactivated now.
Really? Damn, they took him off the web?
Nah, they took him off.
Damn.
Man, that shit was funny,
That's fucked
bro.
up. So what was he saying? What was he saying for her?
But all he said for real was that, based long story short, he didn't like the fact that his baby mom was out here dressing the way she was dressing at the Usher concert.
Okay.
Now, in my personal opinion on how that goes, right? Don't come for me. I think Brother Man was kind of right. However, he tried to downplay the situation, and it made him look childish and petty, right? He tried to make it. He came for KeKe and what she was wearing. What she was wearing was not the problem. She wore that stuff all the time. Nobody gives a damn about what she was wearing. What was the problem was Usher grabbing her by her hips, looking her in her eyes, and singing to her. And then the video she posted where she like zoomed in on Usher performing with a shirt off, and she was gushing over Usher with no shirt on, kind of thing. That's the issue. Not know what she was wearing, but how she was acting. Cause she, what I'm saying, she was kind of fangirling, and I get it. It's Usher. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you
So my man's
Palmer
got canceled for calling out. First off, any conversation between the two of them should have happened private. That's first and foremost. If he felt a way about her fit, or if he felt a way about how she went out, that shit should have stopped at the door. Matter of fact, that shit should have stopped at the door. Shouldn't even have gotten that far. So that's first and foremost. And forgot my second point, but I don't know how I feel about that, bro. Like
I don't just I hear the argument that like it should have been kept private, and realistically speaking, it probably should have been. However, she posted that video for gawking over him shirtless to the public. She was being recorded and posted online, being serenaded, grabbed by the hip, twirling around and everything in public. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if all that shit's being made public, then fuck it. Let's make it public. Would I personally handle it that way? No, but like can see it. Like I see like the initial like, oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, then you get a little emotional, a little upset about things. You pull out your phone, you start tweeting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of see how that works. But
To
it's
get
also
bro
funny.
canceled off the internet is crazy though. He ain't
But
deserve that
but
shit.
also it's like, you know, Keke Palmer, like this is what like switching everything up, right? She's a breadwinner. She's a top dog. She the one that make all the money and do all this stuff. And I'm not getting into no, you know, those alpha male podcast type of shit. Andrew Tate and shit. I ain't trying to do all that. Right. But here's what's funny to me about it. I feel like both the men and women are both being hypocritical on opposite sides of the spectrum. Right. So all the dudes out here saying like, nah, just because she made the money, Nick, she so disrespected him. He's still the man, blah, 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 right? But normally it's if I make so much money, I'm allowed to do whatever, right? Kind of hypocritical. But then the women on the opposite front are always the ones saying, it don't matter how much money you make. You can't disrespect your woman, blah, 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 burr, burr,
Yeah,
burr,
yeah.
chirp, chirp, chirp. But now all of a sudden, the money matters, right? So it's kind of like
It's
everyone is just
just
not everyone, but more a lot of people are kind of like flip flopping to which is like I feel like that's just internet argument as it is.
those,
Everyone and their mama just like they pick a side they want to be on and they say whatever they got to say to support that side, let alone that everyone looks like a bunch of hypocrites in the
right.
situation. Now, my personal opinion, like I mean,
I don't know. It's a time and it's a place for everything. I think there's nothing wrong with dressing up, making yourself feel good. But at the end of the day, though, you are point valid. You are a mother, for one. For two, you do have a man, for two. So it's like
why
there are
are we not at
certain
a concert? Why are we not at a concert, bro? If my girl goes to a concert, a Usher concert, I'm right there. I'm singing. That's Usher.
I was about
I
to
got
say, is
confess.
that
My thing.
insecurities?
I got confessions too. You know what I'm saying? We could be. I like. I saw too. Someone says I know them songs better than Usher do. Like, and that's fact. Like, I'm gonna be up there.
Facts.
I'm gonna be up there singing too. Like, I
Honestly.
don't know how you just pass. I mean, someone got to watch the kid. Y'all rich. Y'all got to pay someone to
So
watch that kid.
your final take though, who's in the wrong and whose side are you taking more?
So, had this remained private in home, I'm 100% on dude's side, right? Because I think you have a right, and if you're upset about something, you're upset. He has a right to be like, "Yo, I don't think you need to be out here like getting all flustered and whatever over Usher type of shit," right? At the same breath, you know, you didn't have to come out in public and do
Right,
all that.
right. So it's two wrongs there for sure.
But I think KeKe probably a little bit more wrong in my personal opinion. And all the people saying if you can't handle a baddie, then here's what I'll say: this, ladies, keep the same energy when your man's likes another girl's bikini picture on Instagram. Keep that same keep the same energy. Don't stop going through niggas likes and saying why are you liking her picture. Keep the same energy because I promise you, if niggas is at an Ice Spice concert and she bring or Meg Thee Stallion and she bring you on stage and do you like Janet Jackson did that one dude, niggas is gonna fold. And if that happens,
Yo,
I don't want to hear nothing.
yeah, the
I don't
double
want to hear
standard, the whole
nothing.
thing is just crazy. It's just one of those toxic pit holes that just never end.
I
Like,
mean, women like it. Women like it because Kiki's doing what the men do, right? And there's this whole like, oh, we can do what the men do type of thing. But it's like if you don't like it when the men do it, then you
right,
can't really defend it like when a woman does it. And same goes vice versa, right? If we don't like it when a woman does it, then maybe we shouldn't be doing it either, right? Like it all goes both ways, which is why I said at the beginning, both sides is kind of like a little hypocritical and stuff like that with it. But you know, look, hey, Chance the Rapper got killed a couple months ago for being at a carnival
murdered. My
grinding
man
whatever.
got murdered.
He got killed for it,
Mm-hmm.
and he's at an event where that's what they do.
Right.
Like it's like I get it's an Usher concert, but it's not like everyone named Mama is getting serenaded at an Usher concert.
Right.
You go to one of them carnivals, you gonna catch a little something.
Yeah.
So, and Chance the Rapper got killed for it. A man who made a whole album talking about I love my wife, a whole album on some bullshit about loving his wife,
it still got canceled,
and he got killed for dancing. For dancing,
I don't know, man. Like I
but
said, it's one of those.
but KeKe Palmer can get grabbed by the hips. It's the same thing, but you know, yeah, I don't know.
Slopes.
It's the same thing in my opinion, man. But that's my thing that kills me with it. Like, it's one thing. I mean, it just proves the point that like both men and women are equally ain't shit. If we're being real about it, we both do stuff that don't need to be doing and assess the other person, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just funny, like all the people arguing about it. It's just like, yo, Nate, bro, people just a couple weeks ago, people was big up in JT for chucking her phone at Uzi. For
all these situations give me headaches.
For simping over Ice Spice. As I said, Ice Spice comes up to the average person, it's a rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she assaulted him, and people were saying, yeah, that's what he gets for doing that. Now, what if this dude, his name is Darius something, but what if he went and threw his phone at KeKe Palmer, hit her in the face?
Well, he would have been canceled both ways. Either way, he got canceled either way.
He'd have been arrested and thrown in jail.
For real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people would have been saying divorce, all this other stuff. So again, keep the same energy. That's it. Like, you know. But it's funny, man. Speaking, I saw all this on Twitter. I forgot to ask you. You seen like how Twitter's about to like die out and shit?
Yeah. I saw this new whatever. What's that shit called?
There's one called Threads, which is like Meta / Instagram / Facebook, whatever, on that one. And then there's another one called Spill, which is like spill the tea kind of a thing. I haven't hopped on either one yet. I'm still waiting to see which one wins out, which one becomes the new Twitter.
I am like so social media out. Like I don't care to even make anything else at this point. Like that shit is just tiring to me. Like I feel like if you don't have your profiles now, it's just over. Just forget about it. Like
I mean, well, them things just this past week have been kind of popping off, so it's still like very, very early and shit like that. But I might hop on the Threads. But the problem with that is like that one is like apparently it's connected to your Instagram. So if you want to delete your Threads account, it also deletes your Instagram account.
Okay.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Really does.
But if anyone trying to get around that, here's a simple solution: create a dummy Instagram account, and then create a Threads account. And then just link your real Instagram account in your Threads bio, and then boom, you're good without having to worry about it.
I'm all set, man.
See that? I'm smart.
About none of that shit, man.
Nah, I need to get my content, man. Twitter just has the content, dog. It has the jokes and memes. I wouldn't know a thing about the KeKe Palmer shit if it wasn't for like Twitter. So
I tell you need to get on TikTok. You don't be on TikTok.
I don't because I know what happens with TikTok, man. It's the same thing with Vine. You get on it, but you start scrolling on videos for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Bro. I'm not trying to get caught on that. Like I was seeing TikToks and people sending to me and stuff like that. I got no beef with TikTok, but I just know how it's gonna be for me. Like Twitter's a lot of posts and stuff like that. It's just like whatever. TikTok is like unlimited. Like at some point you get to the end of your time. TikTok is unlimited. I'm gonna become a zombie with it. So I'm like, yeah, let me just chill out with that.
Yeah, nah, we all set.
Speaking of people who need to chill out, man. Your boy,
yo, all right,
Jalen
yo,
Green.
hold on, no, stop, because we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. So I'll end this shit right now. We're not doing this. What you mean? We're not doing that shit, bro. Stop with that your boy shit. I told you already.
Look, you
no. I'm dead ass. No, but I'm dead serious, yo. I'm dead serious. Stop doing that shit. All right.
So your boy Jalen Green.
Yo, all right. Yo, this episode is about to come to an end in about 2 seconds if this man don't stop saying who my boy is. I don't got no friends. All right, you can continue now.
Well, damn.
You see how we come in season 2? Yo, I told you I'm not taking this shit no more, dog. So go ahead.
This nigga just deaded
Go
all
ahead.
his friends
Go ahead.
over my comment.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey man, your
You
man's
stuck?
Jalen
You
Green.
stuck? Yo, dude, yo. All right, I'm gonna just pretend you're not saying this shit. Go
Yo,
ahead though. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Jalen Green, man, is out here
Oof.
humping on niggas.
Big
Well, I
fish.
think it was old videos.
Nah, it
What's
don't
up?
matter. It don't matter. Don't matter.
Yeah. Anyone who ain't see that one, is wild. Go ahead and Google at your own risk.
Matter of fact, we're gonna put it right here for y'all, man. I don't want to do it, but we're gonna put it right here for
Yeah,
y'all just so y'all can
Pause
see it.
that though, just in case.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
he's out
absolutely.
here in these videos like, you really dry humping people. Like,
Yeah, but can I say I'm surprised? No, because first off, these new generation kids, yo, are really weird as fuck. Like for real, dog. Was there one day in the neighborhood that we decided that like painting our fingernails would be a great idea? Like was there?
yo,
Would
you would
that
get
thought
cooked
have
into oblivion
would
if you was
that thought
painting your
had
fingernails.
even crossed our mind? Absolutely fucking not. Like it's unreal. Like I
Nah.
can't say the shit surprises me. Like I really can't.
Yeah, I definitely feel like shit nowadays is just different. Like the fact that like forget the fact that it was being recorded because maybe he didn't know it was being recorded. But the fact that you're sitting there entering yourself in between another man's legs and humping as if you're like actually fucking like, and they're not like and they weren't like the little like playful humps. Maybe you do you fuck like not that you ever would do it, but like
Oh, he wasn't
maybe
playing
the play.
around. He wasn't
Yeah,
playing
they
around.
weren't playful humps. They were like, let me show
Yo,
you
you
how
know,
I
I
do
seen a
it.
video.
Pumps.
Somebody was saying like, "Yo, he has done this before." Like
No
they
facts.
both of them. Like, and even the one that was sitting
The
there
one dude had
laughing.
his legs wide open. They hit his legs wide. Like, why are you? What is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you, dog? Like, nah. But shit is crazy nowadays. Cause like the fact that that was ever acceptable, people painting nails. I tell you what, last weekend they had the up in Pittsburgh, we had the furry convention. So it's a bunch of people wearing like you know who the furries are and stuff like that. The
Yeah,
it's like it's just like for like stuffed animals essentially.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Teletubbies with tails and shit like that.
yeah. It's a little
And
odd.
man, bro, I'm sitting here like I was at a baseball game and I'm on my way back and I just see a bunch of them just like walking around. Like, bro, I know wherever y'all convention is at be musty as hell, dog. That shit is be awful. And I don't like it's just so much. I mean, not to knock nobody, because like, that's your business. I don't really care what you do. But like, I don't know if it's like if it's a kink kind of thing that they're doing. Like I don't know if it's a sexual thing or if it's just like we like to dress up like a cosplay kind of thing. Like, I know like a lot of anime conventions, people would be like dressing up cosplay and stuff like that. I don't know if it's. I feel like it's a little bit different because they're not dressing up as specific characters. It's just like whatever animal costume they can find or whatever. But yeah, we in some dark times, man.
We in some very dark times. Fucking dudes
People
getting eaten
weird.
by sharks. Fucking submarines.
Oh,
Fucking
that submarine shit. I know we mad late on this. Not
Britney
about to be on
Spears
too long.
grabbing the number one pick. Like, what the fuck is
Britney
going on?
Spears getting back slapped, dog.
Unbelievable.
Getting
That
back
if that
slapped,
has to be the most random altercation in the absolute
bro.
planet,
And she
bro.
got the nerve to be on some like, I still haven't received an apology. Like, bro, you went up and grabbed somebody. Like, you see a nigga with security, 7'5" or however tall Wemby is,
Can't miss them.
and you go and you grab him, and then granted, was the back slap a little OD to be
Was there a
honest with you?
video on that?
I haven't
I
seen one
haven't
if there
seen it
was,
either.
but
Definitely would have seen it
Wemby,
if there was,
yeah,
bro.
but I like the back slap was a little unnecessary if that part is true. But also like you go up and you grab someone from behind who has security.
Right. What
What
you
do you
think
what do
gonna
you like?
happen?
What do you think is gonna happen? And you knew who he was because you wouldn't have grabbed him if you didn't know who he was.
Right.
So I get it, you Britney Spears, but like who Britney Spears been the past 15 years? Nobody.
Absolutely not. I don't know. Man, some crazy shit though, for real.
How
I
did you
don't
feel
know.
about the Titan submarine going?
That whole shit was weird to me, yo. I'm not a conspiracy theorist that much, but like I was kind of on the like, like what is this like something to distract us for real? Because like all eyes were really on that shit for like a week straight. I was like, yo, I was seeing some subliminal, not subliminal, but like some theorists, and I'm like, yo, what's really going on? I mean, that shit's just crazy too. Like, what was the motive?
Bro, niggas had a fucking
Like, it's just
PlayStation
stupid.
controller. Niggas
It's
had
just stupid.
a gaming
It's
controller
not even
controlling
that.
that
Like,
shit.
what is the fascination of legit going to a grave site? Like, that's at the absolute bottom
Hey
of the
man, they
ocean.
went to see the Titanic, ended up starring a sequel. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yo, like,
I don't know what to, I don't know what to
and the
tell you.
fact that absolutely nobody took the death of all those people serious is absolutely insane. Not a soul took that
But
shit
like the
serious.
reason no one took it seriously though is because it's like the manner in which they died. These weren't people who was just like on a vacation in Mexico or whatever and got shot up by like whoever. Right? This isn't that. This isn't like people who were like who did nothing for not that they deserved it, but like well, like did you need to see the Titanic? Like me personally, right? I believe you. The Titanic
Right,
was there.
right, right,
It sank. It's at
right,
the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean or wherever it's at, and it's down there.
right. Yeah, you got to tell
You
me
know,
twice.
I've seen the movie. I believe that that's what happened. I do
Yes.
not need to personally go down and see with my own eyes. Like
Facts.
and like I get it. They billionaires and shit like that, but they each paid what 250,000
Yeah.
to get on. And my thing
I
is
also
all
haven't.
that money they could have easily went and used that money to buy a legit like military grade submarine
Yeah,
and went down. But they went in that cheap, do it yourself shit. Like,
man. I don't know. That shit was weird to me. Rest in peace to all them people, though. For
yeah, I'm not like laughing at
nah,
them
yeah,
dying because that's definitely not something to laugh at. But also, it's kind of hard to be like, oh no, I feel super bad. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I saw a video of a dude like dangling a fish in front of a shark,
Oh, I think I
and the
seen that
shark
one.
and
I
the
seen
shark
that
bit the
one.
dude's
Fizz.
pinky off,
Yep.
right? And it's just like, am I supposed to feel bad for you?
Yeah.
Like you're literally playing with fire. What you expect to happen? So,
Right. No,
hey
that's
man,
facts. I don't
more of the
know,
story,
man.
man. Apparently, there is such thing as too much money, and it's whatever point them motherfuckers was at. With however much money they had, that's the point where
Start
you had
getting
too much
bored.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you that bored. You let me go. In fact, there was also so many like apparently like sign people were coming out saying this is not safe. This is not safe.
Yeah.
One person actually backed out because he found out it wasn't safe. And
I want to hear from him. Like, I've seen no coverage on this shit after the shit happened. Like, not even a
yeah, I feel
fucking.
like most of it was on like how do we get the people back once they're alive? Once we were like, oh, they're out of oxygen. The only thing I found weird though is like right the same day they found they were out of oxygen, that's when they concluded that the submarine like imploded.
Right.
So it's like the whole 3 days we're doing this was unnecessary because they've been dead from the jump.
Yeah.
They've been dead from like 2 hours into the whole thing. And it's like, how did you not check? Because they say they found them near the Titanic
Mhm.
or the remains in the Titanic, right? How did you not check that to begin with? Why was the first place you check? If you know someone's going somewhere and they end
Right.
up missing, the first place you probably should check is where they were going.
Going to. Yeah. For
But
sure.
no, they just don't. Man, that's why I feel like there's conspiracy going on because there's no way you didn't know
Right.
or you didn't check that. Like you check everywhere else but the area they were going to.
Yeah.
And if something happens and they did blow up, what are they going to do? Some green. Could they get caught in a current? Yes. But also, they could just sink straight to the bottom.
It's true. Also,
But,
I don't
yeah,
know, man. I'm
RP
staying
them
away from.
folks.
Yeah, it's RIP. I'm staying away from water for a little bit though, for sure. Between the
Yeah,
shark attacks and
I already wasn't a fan of boats because of the Titanic. Not a general fan of boats.
nah,
So I'm definitely not finna. You ain't finna catch me in no submarine, man. No time soon.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. But shit. I think on that note, Any more fears?
Any more what?
Any more fears? You got anything you want to confess, man?
Low-key, man. Bees. I know I'm not gonna hold you. I don't fuck with bees, man. I got stung when I was younger, and that shit done like just haunted me my whole life. We was at you remember that pool, the Walden Woods pool
Yes, yeah, yeah,
that we
yeah,
used to
yeah.
go to, stuff like that,
Yeah.
man. It was my I think it was like before my 9th birthday or something like that. And my grandma was in town. She took us to the pool. We was playing at like the little grass area outside the pool, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We was playing pickle, you know what I'm saying? That little game
Yeah.
where like you throw it back and forth, try to avoid it, or not get hit with the ball, whatever. Man, I stepped in the bush. I thought I stepped on a thorn. I go look at my heel. There's a bee there. I swipe that down. I look up, or I feel it again in my head, back of the head. I got stung in the head. I got stung in the head of my foot at the same damn time.
Damn.
And I'd always never liked bees, but I was told if you leave them alone, man, they won't bug you. If you
They
leave them
won't
alone.
bother you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I finally got comfortable with that. And as soon as I did, boom, I went running,
I've
screaming,
never been
man.
stung before.
Never?
Never in my life. Knock on everything. Never in my life.
Yeah, I hope you get stung tomorrow.
Yeah, that's real fucking crazy. On that note, yo, that's all we got for this week. Happy to be back. Cameron's a fucking hater.
Hey man, anyone who's not been stung by a bee, I wish you get stung tomorrow.
You see, this that negative energy we don't need.
Hey, watch me get stung tomorrow just for saying this shit. I take it back.
You know
Knock on wood. I
ain't gonna say I hope you do, but you know what? You might deserve it.
I take it back.
If you got this far, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Season 2, we're getting started. A lot coming up. Apologize for our absence.
Yeah, my brother got stung on the face one time, and it looked like the state of South Carolina. That shit was hilarious.
Which one?
Jared. It's like he was born in South Carolina too, so it's just like, damn, that shit. It was just so fitting. But
shout out there, man.
Yeah, man, shout out Jared, man. Doing big things.
Yes, sir. As always.
But yeah, thank you for tuning into the episode of the Born Winners Podcast, season 2, episode 1. Because
well, hiatus.
no episode we on. Yeah,
hiatus. We had to lock in real quick, man.
Yeah,
we had to lock in.
We should be back now, hopefully on a weekly basis. So you know what I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in, catching up with us and whatnot, and yeah, stay tuned.